This is the video for number 13. Over here we have our very first song. That still says number 10. We have our very first song that does not have the letters written in for us. At the bottom it says this is the essential elements quiz where you should write in the letter names. I'm saying no, this is your first time to practice doing it without the names written in. So we're going to go slow and steady and figure them out first before we start playing at all. Very first note here is C. The special thing about C is that you get to use your middle finger, but no thumb, okay? This is our special note. Every other note uses your thumb. Now, can you play some of those other notes high without your thumb? Yeah, it happens on occasion, but it doesn't sound very good. With the saxophone, you need to make sure that any note that is above this fourth line gets the thumb. So here, this is your C middle finger, no thumb. This is your D6 with your octave key. Thumb is on the octave key in the back. Next is E5, F4, G3. And we have 3 G's in a row with one rest. Now over here, we've skipped a note down. We were here on G, now we're here in this top space, F, A, C, E. E, F, so we're here, E5, F4, back down to E5, D6, right here. And then over here, do you notice how we go from space to space to space? We're going to be going from C, no thumb, to E5 with the thumb, back to C. This is one of those songs where you're going to need to practice doing the show and tell a lot before you ever start to play. So even though in our video we're only going to do it once, you should stop the video and do it a bunch of times until you can do it with a metronome with no pauses or hesitations. So practice that right now before we move on to the next bit with the metronome. All right, so hopefully you've practiced saying the letter names. I don't want you to memorize them like a pattern because pretty soon we're going to be playing pieces that are a whole page long and you're not going to be able to memorize the order. I want you to read them just like you read words on the page. So here is with the metronome, showing and telling. 1, 2, ready, go. C, D, E, F, G, 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 rest. E, F, E, D, C, E, C. And now, if that was too fast for you, you should take your metronome, slow it down to maybe 60, and do it nice and steady so that you have some thinking time. But our goal is to get it so that you can do it without any pause, without any hesitation. Now let's play. Find your sweet spot, adjust your neck strap. Top teeth should be resting on the top of the mouthpiece. 1, 2, set. Now, a lot of kids tend to have a bit of trouble here at the end. If you're practicing it and it doesn't work right away, break it into smaller chunks. Let's practice this last measure. 1, 2, set. Notice how my fingers stay nice and close when I'm playing the C, so I'm ready to pop up to the E. Now, some of you guys who are looking at this carefully might notice there's something missing in this last measure. Our time signature is 4/4. That says we always have 4 beats in a measure. Here's C, E, C. They're all quarter notes. That means they're each 1 beat. 1, 2, 3. We're missing beat 4. There it is. Let's play it again. Just that last measure. 1, 2, ready. Now, let's connect this measure. What measure is it? Measure 1, 2, 3. You always count from the beginning of each bar line. Let's do measure 3 and measure 4 together. 1, 2, ready, breathe. once you have that a whole bunch of times, playing it 3 times in a row, go back to the beginning and link it all together. 1, 2, ready.